Coliseum. We're on campus of the Winthrop Eagles. ESPN is proud to bring you NCAA basketball. Mike Blackburn along with Jay Billis. Without hesitation, let's go straight to the PA announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your...
The Winthrop Eagles get the opening tip as we start tonight's game. Dancy rebounds the ball.
I love the attitude this team has come out with early in the game on the glass. That's the way to grab a defensive rebound right there.
Switch up. Simple, simple.
The ball's free. For two. Washington was fouled hard on the way up. He gets two shots. He can't get the first. He misses them both.
Watch the blocks. Watch the blocks.
Hall, no luck on that shot. It was a tough look.
Good job guarding that open shooter. That was a heads-up play on defense. Wow, this crowd is really behind the team right now.
And the energy, Jay, from the student body, hopefully it's making an impact on its team as they play for the camera.
What a great scene. This is hot in here.
He goes up. Hall from the elbow, no good.
Good job guarding that open shooter. That was a heads-up play on defense.
In close.
Mike, this is one of those times where you make a poor shot selection and you wish you get the ball back and do it all over again.
The Winthrop Eagles get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. The Titans are trailing by 6 and have the ball. Reynolds owns the offensive glass.
He would not let anybody come over his back on that one. He went up strong and grabbed it.
The Eagles with the ball. They're up 6 points. Another basket, and they've really gotten off to a great start.
This is exactly what they wanted coming out in this ball game, Mike. Now they've got the other team trying to play catch-up. That's exactly where they wanted to be.
Hall with a huge alley-oop, and what a finish.
I used to say that would be one of the luckiest passes I'd ever seen, but there's no such thing as luck. They just did it right one time.
It's a 6-point ball game.
That's it. I got him.
Clark calling for the ball down low. Black sinks it from the corner.
Mike, this is a really tough matchup for the defense because this kid can shoot it from long range, but he can also put the ball on the floor and slash to the basket off the dribble. That makes him really difficult to guard. The defense should think about trapping him on the outside and force him to give it up.
The Eagles have got a nice lead so far in the first half, Jay. What do you see on the court?
Mike, they've got the lead here because they're shooting the ball so well. They've had good ball movement, but what they really need to do is continue to play good defense. If they can force some turnovers and score off that defense, they're going to get high percentage looks every time down the floor. Really good job of boxing out and going after the ball. That's great hustle on the defensive glass.
The Eagles recover the ball and maintain possession. Taylor will come on to the floor. From the outside, Black short that time.
Boy, this is a tough assignment because this kid can really shoot it, and he's very good at getting open. But the defender stayed tight and prevented that three from getting up openly.
That's it.
This is worth watching.
The Winthrop Eagles with the ball and a three-point advantage. For the three, the junior misses right there from three-point land. They're running the court. Reynolds has possession in deep. Sullivan up top with the ball. The Winthrop Eagles have a slight edge on the scoreboard. They're up a few right now. They played well so far, and we've gone through most of the first half, and now these kids are looking forward to going to the locker room. What's going on the court in your mind?
Mike, as we head into the locker room for halftime, this team has to be very pleased with the way they've shot the ball. And it's not just the fact they've shot the ball well. They've worked to get good shots, and that's really impressive.
But gets called for the reach-in. That's his first foul of the game. Reynolds wants the ball. Kicks it back. It's a one-point game. King kisses it off the glass and in.
Oh, the coach is happy with the way his team's playing right now, Mike.
And he's letting him know it, too. The junior guard gets called for the foul, trying to reach in for the ball. That's his first foul of the game. Now on the low post. The senior big man has position down low. Dancy connects on the shot, and he's fouled. He'll get a free throw.
Well, he's not happy about the foul right there.
I know he's not happy, but he needs to tone it down a little bit.
You've got to keep yourself under control. Arguing calls never benefits you as a player.
Nice shot.
The Winthrop Eagles bring up the ball in a tie game here tonight. Inside shot, Rogers. From about 9, he got the bucket. The Detroit Titans are trailing just a little after the break. They seem to be lagging behind, but they're definitely hanging around, too. Half the game is over. What do you see going on?
Well, this team is down, but they've done a very good job defensively, and I know that's got to make the coach happy. He's got to feel like his offense is going to come around as long as his defense continues in the second half to be as strong as it was in the first half. Well, you've got to love that nice little feed to the inside and making that play. What accuracy this kid has in getting the ball to the right person at the right time.
The junior guard, perfect from the arc. That's 2 from downtown tonight.
It never seems like you can do enough to contain this kid's shooting, but I think the defense here was a little lax. They're letting him catch the ball in a position to shoot it. You've got to force him further out on the floor.
Fast break chance. From deep, the Eagles get that one and have scored 6 unanswered points. The Detroit Titans are trailing by 6 and have the ball. Black reaching for the ball. Huge play. It's whistled. That will be his second foul of the contest. Cole drops it in. The junior guard already has 3 three-pointers. Could get a 4th on this trip. Shoots the fadeaway. Oh! Grabs the miss. The Eagles get up court with a 2-point lead. From long range, Black misses the 3. He'll hit it most of the time. You don't want to give him too many good looks. Shoots. Dancy. Too long on the shot. But misses from the line. The senior forward puts it in with the layup. 4-point game we've got right now.
Push by.
Here's the double team. puts it up. Washington strikes the back of the rim, but it goes in.
This kid is so deadly on the inside. He's not a man that's easy to guard, and you can't just guard him with a lackadaisical effort. It's almost going to take a double team to slow him down.
It's a loose ball. Kirkland is asking for the ball down low. Hall gets the rebound. He now has 5. The Detroit Titans are having some difficulties out on the court tonight, Jay. Well into the second half. They're trailing now as they were at the halftime break. They need to turn it around somehow. What sticks out to you about their play?
Mike, I think this team's got to be more aggressive offensively. They've done a pretty solid job defensively and forcing turnovers. That's where they have the advantage. But when they do get possession of the ball, they need to be aggressive in attacking the basket. They've got to score and put some pressure on that opposing defense as we head down the stretch.
For 3, the sophomore center fights for the rebound.
This is
a minute 44 left. The ball passed in deep. Releases. Cole doesn't connect off the front rim.
What a beautiful read on that play. The defender really stepped forward and made a great play.
Cole gets called for the reach-in. That will be his second foul of the contest. The senior guard will wrap him up, called for the personal. That's his third foul so far. The senior will pick up the personal. That's his first foul of the game. The senior guard will wrap him up, called for the personal, and that will get him his 4th foul of the ballgame. The senior guard will pick up the personal. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Eagles can't sink it after a great inbounds pass.
He had a good look, but the defense stayed on him really tight. That's a good matchup.
The Eagles have a really good working margin here winding down the second half. Jay, what are you thinking?
Mike, in the closing minutes, I think this team has to do a better job of keeping possession of the basketball. They've got to be stronger with it because the other team is going to really come after them, try to generate steals to get some quick scores and try to get back into this ballgame. You've got to be prepared for that contact, and then you've got to step to the line and hit your free throws when you get fouled.
King gets called for the foul, trying to reach in for the ball. That's his first foul of the game. The Detroit Titans will take a timeout there. With the shot, Cole misses from 10 feet. Clark will come back into the game. It goes in deep. Dancy will wrap him up, called for the personal. That's his first foul of the game, but they're already in the bonus, so they'll get a chance at the line for the 1-and-1. Less than a minute to go. It's not going to be easy to come back, but not impossible either.
Boy, this is tough, Mike. You've got to score and then go down and play strong defense without fouling and then go down and score again. It is not going to be easy, but don't put it past this team to make a comeback here.
The first one falls. We'll see if he can the second. Jay, this one's almost over. We just go through the motions from here on out.
Well, it was a valiant effort, but this deficit was just too big to overcome. They just weren't able to pull it together and beat this team tonight.
Makes the first of the 1-and-1. The Titans trailing here by 10 points with the ball. The senior guard with it up top. The inside shot. Hall rebounds again. He's up to 7 now.
Great determination to bang those boards offensively. The defense was flat-footed, and he took advantage of it.
That will do it for this NCAA presentation. The score, 31-21. The Eagles were able to put their opponents away without much problem here tonight. Jay, what do you think was their main advantage in getting this victory?
Mike, the difference in tonight's game, I thought, was the three-point shooting. I thought this team did a terrific job of banging down open threes, and when you hit threes, you're going to have an advantage, and they really exploited that advantage throughout the ballgame.
ESPN's Player of the Game honors going to the top rebounder of the game. There's no surprise for us. Simply put, this kid was tenacious on both ends of the court.
Well, you said it all right there. I love this kind of player that plays hard every night. He hustles, scraps, and fights for everything. You can...
Game's over. That's it for us. Hope you'll join us next time. For Jay Billis and our entire ESPN crew, this is Mike Patrick. Good night, everybody.